Okay, folks, welcome back to another edition of Action Figure Imagery. Today we're having another look at artificial intelligence backgrounds for action figures. This is part 2. We had a video like this earlier where all of the backgrounds are artificial intelligence, AI. But the action figures are real, as you see here. These Man-at-Arms and Skeletor, Masters Universe Origins Skeletor, and Masters Universe Origins Man-at-Arms. Now they're fighting what looks to be kind of like a space-like setting. I tried to put both of these guys in the inside of a Snake Mountain setting, and there's Squeeze going against Cyclone and Merman. Origin Squeeze and no, I'm sorry, I apologize. That's Classic Squeeze and Classic Cyclone and Classic Merman. That's Classics figures in a forest setting. Squeeze is attacking Merman and Cyclone. And those are classic figures. I apologize. Those are not Masterverse or Origins. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here we have a Marvel Legends Iron Fist going against Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe in the streets. And there's another background for those two guys. This one doesn't look too good. I thought that the cars are much bigger than the figures. That's not a good picture right there. I apologize. Neither is this one. Neither a strange-looking character with a lance-like hand, I guess, that a knight in shining armor use. Weird-looking characters these AI generators create. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had made a second picture of the same picture before. I apologize. But there's Giannis and LeBron, Antetokounmpo and LeBron James, and against each other on a basketball court. These are the NBA starting lineup figures, which I'm assuming that this line has probably been canceled or discontinued, because after that first line, we have not heard anything else about this line, or a rumored football line that Hasbro was discussing too. And there's Shipwreck. That's him in a museum setting. I don't remember. I had forgot I did that. I meant to do the ship. I did think I did do a ship, but the AI also generated that for me, and this looks more like the inside of a ship. But I think the thumbnail version is probably the best one. Same photograph, different background. That's more likely the best one, and it looks like he's actually outdoors. It looks like he's in natural sunlight rather than light from my lights in the room. And that one's pretty good too. He has his pet parakeet with him. I guess Molly, and there's Fisto, Masterverse Fisto and Masterverse Spikor battling against each other in a Royal Palace Courtyard, right there. And there they are again in the Royal Palace of Eternia. At least that was supposed to be the Royal Palace. I couldn't get the AI to paint the walls pink like the Filmation version. I was wanting it's like an actual castle setting with realistic colors. Can't wait for the new Fisto to come out. It got shown at the San Diego Comic-Con a few weeks ago. And there's a picture, Silver Surfer. Not the thumbnail, however, because there's a planet right behind him in this one. And you can see it looks like it has a mountain on it. There's that picture that's in the thumbnail. Very cool, where he's in space, in outer space. Silver Surfer looks like comets in the background. Stars and comets. And there he is, which looks like he's flying over Earth right here in this one. And Silver Surfer has some cool powers. This is a Toy Biz Silver Surfer, by the way. And here's Shaggy and Scooby-Doo figures from what toy company released this? I can't remember. But I purchased those figures like a couple of years ago, I think. And there's a Toy Biz Incredible Hulk battling against a Wendigo in a forest setting. Ghostbusters, the female Ghostbusters going against a ghost. One of the male Ghostbuster villains. I can't remember the name of this character. There's Hulk and Wendigo, and if you look in the background, look closely at the Snake Man in the background with his face, with his fist punching like he's ready to punch at the Hulk. If you look close, look in the middle between these two. Another Silver Surfer shot with Silver Surfer flying over, I guess you could say a moon this time, again, instead of a planet, because you see no atmosphere. There's the picture again with the Ghostbusters. I'm sorry about duplicating pictures. I apologize for that. Will not happen again. This is, well, I take it back. This is supposed to be a different city, I think. Different background. It's supposed to be different backgrounds. I apologize. I'm sorry, they're not the same. I don't think they are. But same photo, just with a different background. Like this one right here is a different background from the previous one. Which forest setting do you like the best between the Hulk and the Wendigo? And whenever these two did fight in the comic books, I'm pretty much assured that they fought in a forest-like setting all the time, every time they met each other. Because the Wendigo is now back to Shaggy and Scooby again, in front of a different haunted house. Every time these two fought each other right here, I'm pretty much sure it was mostly 90% of the time they fought in a forest-like setting, because Wendigos are known to dwell in the forest. And here's another where I tried to create another palace scene. Mechaneck and King Grayskull inside of the Royal Palace. Mechaneck with his neck fully stretched out, looking on the lookout. April O'Neil of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles BST line. Like she's frightened and she has a gun. She's scared by someone or something. There's that look on her face with that scared face hit. It's nice. And there's these two guys again, this time in a different setting. Palace, different type of palace this time. Background, and there's April O'Neil reporting on camera to the Channel 6. And there she is. Cars in the background, the streets of New York City, I assume. And that's the end of this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Everyone have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.